There are really no living people in this world. It's been 8 years. Stop expecting rescue. Maybe we should venture out and see. The loss of lethality looks like that. Who's going? Am I going? I am an important official. What are you? My former wealth. Enough to buy a small country. Stop talking. If only my army were still there. You all have to listen to me. The people in the shelter quarreled. They were all soldiers. People who can change the world. Now they can't convince anyone. Wait, what is that? Everyone looks out the observation window. Hold a telescope to see clearly. That's a people. They found the business. At this moment, I was embarrassed to avoid. A zombie hunt. Zombies are as agile as parkour athletes. Force you to pull out your gun. Bullets killed a zombie. It's also attracting more people. You hide in a collapsed wall and block the intersection with zombies. The zombies who came all over didn't notice you. Hovering in place. Senior, how long have you been a zombie? Must have been 2 years. No pressure. It's boring even if you have to walk around all the time. Sometimes it gets hurt. How long have you been hiding under the wall? Take a look. It's getting dark. The gathered zombies are finally here. I'm losing my breath. Suddenly I noticed a bright light in the distance. That's the sanctuary you've been looking for. You lay on the observation bed and wept bitterly. I stutter because I haven't talked to anyone for too long. I finally found you. I knew there were people alive. You are moved. But the people inside never moved. Why don't you open the door? See who you are. Those who can enter the shelter are political warlords. Top rich. But one pole can control the world situation. How can I let an ordinary person in? Then someone else came forward and they exchanged. A color. But if you do something for us. It's accommodating. What's the matter? Find survivors for us. So you think about it. I can only promise. They were prepared. A middle-aged man with short hair. Press a map against the observation window. Let you copy it down. If there is a location marked on it, you can go there. What is that place? The other party is vaguely proud. That's my city. The world's largest metropolis. You pack your things and head in the direction shown on the map. Almost threw me to my death when I fell to the ground today. Senior, I'm really sorry. I followed the map for days. There are zombies everywhere. Several times my life was on the line. Almost died on the road. When I arrived in that city. Almost lost half his life. The city made me feel like a huge barren mountain. Except for animals and a garden full of zombies. The city has long been deserted. Weeds have covered the reinforced concrete. There were no survivors. Not even a trace of human life. But I'm behind a broken window. Saw a book. The reason why I noticed it. Because of the photo printed on it. The middle-aged man with short hair who told me to come to this city. I wrote on pick up that book. There is a head under the book. We looked at each other without warning. He suddenly called the police and came at me. That's a zombie I've never seen before. No matter the speed or size. Are no longer human. Fan Cheng, I can't even remember now. How did he escape from his feet in embarrassment? Although escaped. But the price is a blind eye. The survivors listened to your story. Looking at your wounds and covered eyes. Amazed. Unexpectedly, the zombies have started to mutate. You take out that book and ask the middle-aged man with short hair. I read this book on the way back. You seem to believe in war. The other party said of course. The world still needs a world war. Someone interrupted your conversation. That means there's nobody in the city anymore. Yes, it's a complete ruin. But his middle-aged man heard this. The expression that was firm just now suddenly despair. Unexpectedly, no one survived the largest city. Does this mean? No, there's still a chance. An old man with glasses finds a map. Let you copy it down. This used to be the most luxurious and strictly managed community. Housing density is low. Certainly not affected. You're off again. The old man said to you before leaving. I used to have a pet dog there. I hope you can visit my manor. If you see a dog, bring it back. No, you promise first. Then find a reason to fool it. You set off in the direction shown on the map. So what do you think? We can just walk around there. But it's not that simple. They don't know the responsibility and wind we carry. Senior risk, you are right. I walked for an unknown amount of time as shown on the map. Fortunately, you can find cans in stores all the way. Now that's not good news. Those cans will last until now. That means there are no survivors nearby. I just remember waiting until I went to the 20th store. I got to the location shown on the map. It's a luxurious community. Looks calm on the outside. But it's actually more dangerous than the big cities. The zombies here seem to be smarter and more sinister. They will hide in the criminal record like venomous snakes. Before you are fatally attacked. An anxious voice interrupts you. Didn't you find my dog? Your estate has been razed to the ground. Hear you say that. The old man fell to the ground in a daze. Others continued to ask what happened next. Spiritual. As you can see, I've got another injury. My hand was bitten. I can only take advantage of the virus before it spreads. He cut it down. You think they ride horses to show mercy. But no. They only heard that there were no survivors. Feeling deeper despair. You're so angry I'm already like this. You should let me in too. They have hearts of stone. Another man in camouflage. Escaped the third map. No nonsense. We agreed to find survivors. Keep looking. I'm done. You are angry to leave. Immediately some people lost their cool. Shouting for you to come back with a higher pay. Other people are dissatisfied. Humble for such an interface. The dignity of our powerful. Then why don't you go outside and find it? I see your broken body. Those who were just arrogant suddenly became honest. The middle-aged man lead sidewalk pressed the map on the observation window. This is where my troops are stationed. These are trained soldiers. Is the most likely to exist. You go to war against people for their own gain. Any ideas? I hate them. I follow the map. Found the barracks after weeks of trekking. Yes, I saw a full load of weapons and ammunition. But they're all in order. It's never been used. And those soldiers have all turned into zombies. They are all fat princesses. The attack power is not even equal to the poison encountered in the ground. Zombies, I don't know why. But my battalion commander Boki found boxes of mineral water. I unscrewed it and found. The surface looks like mineral water. In fact, it's full of wine. I think that's why we fell. I didn't expect my army to be routed. The world is really late. Another person is desperate. You've been out a few more times since then. Each time they come back, more people fall into despair. The detention in the shelter has intensified. They came to accept the fact that the world may indeed have no survivors. I've been a little tired lately. My job is too complicated. Do you want to be a zombie senior? That's what I was thinking. You're back with your broken body again. Did everyone ask if there was no harvest? The only thing I've learned during this period. Just to find out that you are indeed on the top of society. There are shadows of you everywhere in the apocalypse. Maybe you didn't know each other before and you could change the world. But now those names mean nothing. The world is dead. Hear you say that. No one wants to argue that they are really desperate. Actually, I should have told you earlier. You have been here for 8 years. The only survivor I met. The smell of blood on you attracted a zombie to walk in. You could have dodged him before. But now you're covered in wounds. No resistance. You try to escape. But in this exploration, you are blind. The leg is lame and the body is injured. Your body no longer supports you to run. Watch the zombies get closer. You can only beg from the sea of refuge. Let me in. No one knows better than me. There are no survivors. There are only zombies left in this world. I can't live outside. They never opened the door. The zombie easily tackled you. Survivors watch as you are dragged into the ruins. Then came the biting sound. One by one, they were ashes. It's completely gone. Looking out the window at the back. And those tireless zombies. It's over. It's over. Zombies release you after waste blood. You stand up. The originally seriously injured leg suddenly became normal. The severed arm also stretched out from the clothes. You tore the wound off your face. While asking Senior Zombie, do you want to have a drink together after get off work? Okay. You clink glasses and laugh with seniors in the bar. When I first came up with this idea, people are simply geniuses. World war is imminent. Release the news of the loss of the virus outbreak. Scared the powerful into not having time to start a war. Scrambled to get into the sanctuary. Survivor in the observation window. Desperately looking at the ruins of the apocalypse. The world is really over. They closed the observation window. But behind the scenes they will never see. Just one. A bustling city where millions of people live.